Hello students, today we will discuss integration of a vector in vector calculus. So far from the lecture 1 to lecture 9 we have completed differentiation of a vector. So we have seen there gradient of a scalar function, divergence of a vector function, curl of a vector function. So now we will move to the integration topic. Okay, integration of a vector. We will see the line integral, surface integrals, volume integrals, and the important theorems which relates line integral to surface integral and surface integral to volume integral. Okay, fine. First we will define integration of a vector. So integration of a vector. So in general, how you will define an integration? So integration of vector. In general, how you will define the integration? Say in your college 11th standard or 12th standard, you might have seen like differentiation of a function, say d by dx. The differentiation of a function d by dx of, let's say f is a function of x. Obviously I'll get some new function g of x. Okay, so we know that key integration is simply the anti-differentiation. So here I can write integration of g of x with respect to x is equal to, so say for example x goes from a to b, then it will be f of b minus f of a. This is the fundamental theorem of calculus. Okay, for example you can see here say what is the d by dx of x square? D by dx of x square will be is equal to 2x. Then obviously integration of 2x with respect to x is equal to x square. Of course we need to put some constant, integration constant. Similarly d by dx of sin x will be is equal to, we know it is cos x. This is equal to cos x. Then what it implies, integration of cos x with respect to x will be is equal to sin x plus c. The same thing even valid for the vectors also. The same thing is also valid for vectors. So that means, let's say I have the vector. So d by dx of, let's say f is a vector, or which not necessarily always let's say d by dt I am taking, not necessarily always x. So differentiation of the vector f of t, I'll get some other function g of t, vector functions. Then what this implies? This implies I can write integration of the vector g with respect to t, parameter t, from t is equal to a to b, lower limit is a and upper limit is b, will be is equal to f of b minus f of a. F of b minus f of a. So you need to remember this important result. Need to remember this important result. Okay. Remember this important result. So generally we have the function will be in general the vector function f, it has a x component. So let's say f1 into t I cap. Even it has a y component. Let's say I call it as f of 2j. Even z component also f of 3tk. Then integration of f of t from a to b vector is simply is equal to, so x component ni separate గా చేయండి, y component separate గా చేయండి, z component separate చేయండి. So x component integration from t is equal to a to t is equal to b, f of t plus j integration from t is equal to a to t is equal to b, f of 2. Then in k integration from t is equal to a to t is equal to b, f of 3t. Okay, in this way also we can do. Generally we have x component, y component, z component. సో 3-dimensional వెక్టర్ అనుకుంటే z కాంపోనెంట్ కూడా ఉంటుంది. సో అలాంటప్పుడు మనం చేయాల్సిన మెథడ్ వచ్చేసి ఇలా. ఓకేనా? సో ఐ విల్ టేక్ సమ్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్, దెన్ యూ విల్ అండర్స్టాండ్ క్లియర్లీ. I will take some examples for you. Okay, so through that examples you can understand what it is actually. So before going to that, let us give some standard results. Before going to that, what are some standard results? We can say these are the formulas to be remembered for problem solving purpose. So first formula will be as follows. So what is the d by dt of dot product of two vectors? Let's say r is one vector, some s is another vector, r dot s. Then obviously, so product will you apply. First differentiate r keeping s constant, but don't forget to put the dot product. These are the vectors. Plus, then keep r constant and do the differentiation of s. See, r dot s means it is a scalar. Differentiation of a scalar, we need to get the scalar again. So that's why we need to put the dot product here. Okay. So of course, then you can remember what is the anti-differentiation also. Okay, if we know the differentiation, automatically we can know the anti-differentiation also. So second, you need to remember here it will be so what is d by dt of r square? This can be written as d by dt of r dot r. In the above problem, put s is equal to r, then it will become 2 times r dot dr by dt. Then anti-differentiation can be written as integration of 2 r dot dr by dt with respect to t is equal to r square. Of course, you put the some integration constant. C is equal to integration constant. Okay, let us go for the third problem. Third result we can say. These are the formulas we need to remember. Let's say for example, the third result as follows. Sorry. The third result as follows. So differentiation of d by dt of r vector whole square, something like d by dt of x square laga em chestam manam 2x into dx by dt rastam kada, 2 into dr by dt, then again differentiation d by dt of dr by dt, then this will become 2 into dr by dt, so d square r by dt square. Okay, So again it is r square, it is a scalar. So that means we need to put the dot product here. Don't forget to put the dot product here. So we can do the anti-differentiation also. The anti-differentiation of this will be as follows. Integration of 2 into dr by dt dot product with d square r by dt square will be is equal to, of course, integration with respect to t. So ఏమొస్తుంది మనకు? So differentiation integration ఇక్కడ cancel అయిపోతుంది కాబట్టి then we will simply get d by dt of r whole square plus constant c, that is known as the integration constant. Okay, fine. So let us go for the another formula. Another formula will be as follows. The fourth one. The cross product of two vectors. Let's say d by dt of r crosses. R is one vector and s is another vector, r crosses. R cross ds by dt plus dr by dt into cross. Okay, fine. Let us go for the fifth one. Suppose A is a constant vector. Suppose A is a constant vector. Then what about this d by dt of r cross A? That is A cross R. D by dt of A cross R. As A is a constant vector, you no need to differentiate it. D by dt of R. Okay. So then what can I give? So anti-differentiation of this can be done as integration of A cross dr by dt with respect to t will be is equal to A cross R plus C. Okay, this is a constant, even it is a constant vector, because cross product here gives the vector. Okay, let us go for the sixth one. Another result, important results. So what is the differentiation of d by dt of r cross dr by dt? See, మనం ఎందుకు చూస్తున్నాము ఈ డిఫరెన్షియేషన్? ఈ ఫార్ములాస్ మనకి ఏం అవసరం అంటే త్రూ దట్ డిఫరెన్షియేషన్ వీ కెన్ గెట్ ద ఇంపార్టెంట్ కన్క్లూజన్స్ ఫర్ ద యాంటీ డిఫరెన్షియేషన్, దట్ ఈస్ ఇంటిగ్రేషన్. ఫార్ములాస్ వస్తున్నాయి మనకి అంతే. సో డూ ద డాట్ ప్రొడక్ట్ హియర్. సో dr by dt cross product keeping dr by dt constant. Next r constant, do the differentiation of d by dt of, then again dr by dt. Here cross product of two vectors is 0. Then plus r cross d square r by dt square. Okay. So from here what we get? So d by dt of r cross d by dt of r is equal to r cross d square r by dt square. What is from here we will get? It's anti-differentiation principle. The anti-differentiation principle, that is integration of r cross d square r by dt square dt will be is equal to r cross dr by dt plus, of course, constant, that is a vector constant. Okay, remember these results are important conclusions for us. These results are the important conclusions for us. Okay, fine. Let us go for the next result. Then when there is addition and subtraction, then as usual that formula you know and ready to write here. Now we'll take some problems to understand this. Some solved problems we'll take to understand this concept. The solved problems. Let us take the first problem as follows. The first problem. Evaluate the integral t is equal to 0 to 1 e power ti plus e power minus 2 tj plus t into dt. This we need to evaluate. Okay, this is very simple as usual. I said already, when this type of integration is there, you do x component separately, y component separately, z component separately. So x component 0 to 1 e power t dt, y component 0 to 1 e power minus 2 t dt, z component 0 to 1. Okay, so now I will be is equal to e power t integration is e power t from limits is 0 to 1 plus j e power minus 2t is e power minus 2t by minus 2, limits are from 0 to 1, t square by 2, limits are from 0 to 1. Now substitute as well upper limit and lower limit. First upper limit, then followed by the lower limit. So then this integral I will become, so upper limit I substitute e power 1, that is e power 0, that is 1, plus lower limit I will substitute e power minus 2, sorry, upper limit minus lower, e power 0 is 1 divided by minus 2, plus k, upper limit and lower limit 1 minus 0 by 2. So from here I will be is equal to e minus 1, then e power minus 2 is 1 by e square, then it will become minus j cap into, so 1 by e square, that is 1 minus e square by 2 e square. Okay, then k cap by 2. Okay, fine. So this is the very simplest problem. Let us take another problem to understand. So another problem, problem 2. As follows. Evaluate integration t varies from 2 to 3 f vector dot product with d by dt of f vector, of course with respect to dt. If f of 2 is equal to vector, obviously if f of 2 will be is equal to 2i minus j plus 2k, and f of 3 will be is equal to 4i minus 2j plus 3k. Let's go for the solution. Okay, so here it is very simple. So this is based on the formula. So we know that key integration of, so you can see the standard results. So just now we have written the standard result. If we go to the standard result, Yeah, second one. What is the standard result? Second one says integration of 2 r dot dr by dt into dt is equal to r square plus c. So we use that relation. That standard relation we use. So using that standard relation, integration of 2 times f dot df by dt with respect to dt will be is equal to f square. F square of course plus integration constant. So మనకు 2 మల్టిపుల్ లేదు కాబట్టి ఇక్కడ 2 కిందకి వస్తుంది. సో ఇంటిగ్రేషన్ ఆఫ్ f డాట్ df by dt with respect to t will be is equal to, of course scalar, remember it is by 2. స్క్వేర్ చేస్తే ఆబ్వియస్గా మనకు స్కేలారే వస్తుంది, f square by 2. So with this, so what is the answer for the given question? So therefore the answer for the given question as follows: integration from 2 to 3 f dot df by dt is equal to, so integration we got it is f square plus c by 2. Lower limit is 2 and upper limit will be 3. Now let us substitute upper limit and lower limit. When I substitute the upper limit, it will become f of 3 square plus c minus f of 2 square minus c divided by 2. Okay, fine. Now with this, already in the problem they have given what is f of 3 and what is f of 2. So problem it is given that f of 3 is 4i minus 2j plus 3k. 4i minus 2j plus 3k whole square minus f of 2 is given as 2i minus j plus 2k. 2i minus j plus 2k whole square whole divided by 2. So we know that r square will be is equal to r dot r. So that means r will be, if you want, the dot product with this itself. Okay, so that means r square can be written as x component square plus y component square plus z component square r dot r. So with this, so what is the 4 square? It is 16. 2 square will be 4, it will be 9 minus, so 2 square is 4, 1 plus 4 divided by 2. So now 29 minus 9, it is 20, 20 by 2 will be is equal to 10. Okay. This will become 29 minus 9 by 2, that is 20 by 2, that is equal to 10 units. So whatever the units they have given, the same units will come. Okay. Yeah, this is the way of solving the problem. Let us go for another problem. So the third problem as follows. Third problem as follows. Find the value of dr by dt by integrating minus n square r, where n is a constant. Where n is a constant. This type of equation you might have seen in physics, that is standard equation of simple harmonic motion. Okay, spring block oscillations is the best example without any friction. So let us solve for it. And they are asking to solve for the dr by dt. Okay, So then how to solve for the dr by dt? Do one thing here. So again we use that standard results, that is number 2 standard result. So what is the number 2 standard result? The number 2 standard result as follows. So whenever we have integration of this one, whenever we have integration of 2r dot dr by dt, I'm sorry, yeah, 2r dot dr by dt, that will be is equal to r square plus c. So this result we use. So let's see here. So this is the result we will be using here. Yeah. Now, so this relation given, what is given here? Given d square r by dt square will be is equal to minus n square r. So what you do? Taking dot product with 2 dr by dt. Taking dot product with 2 times dr by dt both sides. You take it for both sides. Then what I'll get here? 2 times d by dt of r dot product with d square r by dr square is equal to minus n square into dr by dt dot product with r. Now integrate. Now integrate. Now integrate. Now integrate 2 into dr by dt d square r dt square will be is equal to minus n square into integration of dr by dt dot product with r. Okay. So of course integration we need to write here dt. Don't forget to put dt. And here also don't forget to put dt because we are integrating with respect to t. Okay, what is this factor? So 2 is there, the function is there, dot product with it, and differentiation of that function is there. I'll get simply the function square. The function here itself is the dr by dt whole square. So here I'll get this dr by dt. That formula will give d by dt of r whole square will be is equal to minus n square into what I'll get here. So r dot dr. So r dot dr, the angle will become cos 0. Then I'll get here it is simply r square by 2. Or simply you can say yeah, I forgot to put here 2. So 2 times will come here. 2 times dr by dt. Of course, put here 2. 2 times dr by dt. 2 times dr by dt. Let us put here 2 times dr by dt. So then again the same story here. When I have the 2 times dr by dt and r, then is again square will come. F square the function will come means r square will come. So then what I have here? Then f square means r square. It is simply r square. Plus we need to put the integration constant c. So with this I need dr square by dt square, I got it. So finally d by dt of r whole square will be is equal to minus n square r square plus c. Then again I can write as r square means r dot r. It is simply r square. Okay, so this is the way of solving the given problem. Okay, I hope it is clear for you. See, more like this result is we are using keep on, that is 2 into f dot df by dt will be is equal to f square. This result we are keep on using 2 function dot product with that function differentiation will give that function square. Okay, remember this result. So here also we have used, and here also we have used. In the both the places I have used the same result. Okay, fine. Let us take the another problem, another example problem. So another problem as follows. Another problem as follows. If f of t is a vector, obviously f of t is equal to 5t square I plus tj minus t cube k, then find integration from 1 to 2 cross product f cross d square f by dt square. Okay, so this we need to solve. So then again I will use the standard result here. We have the standard result. So what is the standard result? So if we go through our standard results, cross product, the standard results for the cross product I have written here. Yeah, this is the standard result. R cross d square r by dt square function cross product with second derivative. That integration will give function cross product with only first derivative I will get. So with this result, what I will be having here, with this result. So we need to estimate here integration 1 to 2 function cross product with its differentiation twice. That will become function only first derivative df by dt. Okay, and of course we need to put the limits from 1 to 2, that is, you don't forget. Yeah, I am sorry, it is not the integration, I am sorry. After integration only we are getting this. After integration only we are getting this. So we need to put the integration limits from t is equal to 1 to t is equal to 2. Okay, with the standard result, integration of function cross product with second derivative. After completion of this integration, I will get only f of cross df of by dt. Okay, limits from 1 to 2. Okay, now I have f also and f df by dt also. We have f is equal to 5t square, of course, I'm sorry, 5t square I cap plus tj cap minus t cube k cap. Then d by dt of f will be t square differentiation will be is equal to 10t. T differentiation will be 1j cap minus 3t square k cap. Okay, I have f also and I have df by dt also. Now take the cross product. If I take the cross product of these two things, so we know that how to calculate the cross product. D by dt of f, cross product of two vectors, will be like this matrix method. I, j, k. The first vector is 5t square t minus t cube. This is 10t. This is 1. This is minus 3t square. Okay. So now, as usual, you know how to determine this product. So this will become I into minus 3t cube minus minus plus t cube, then minus j into minus 15, this term on this term, t power 4 plus 10 t power 4 plus k cap into 5t square minus 10t square. Okay, then from here minus 2t cube minus j cap minus minus will become plus here, minus 15 and 10, that is 5t power 4, 5t square minus 10t square, that is k cap into 5t square. Okay, this is what finally we got, f cross df by dt. Now we need to put the limits for this integration. So given integral will become, so that integration f cross d square f by dt square into dt, lower limit is from 1 and upper limit is 2. So this is what actually this one. So I got finally I into minus 2t cube plus j into 5t power 4 plus k into 5t square, lower limit is 1 and upper limit is 2. Substitute the upper limit, 16 I cap, then 16 j cap, 20 k cap, then minus upper limit, that is minus 2 I cap plus 5 j cap minus 5 k cap. Then with this, what I have minus 16 and plus 2, that is minus 14 I cap, 16 j cap minus 5 cap plus 11 j cap minus 20 k cap plus 5 cap minus 15 k cap. So this is what finally we got it is. Yeah, I'm sorry, here I substituted the upper limit 16 and I forgot to multiply with 5. There is a 5 into 16. So 5 into 16 will be is equal to 80, and 80 minus 5 will be the 75 I will get here. This is a 75 j cap. Okay, do that correction. 5t power 4 is there here. Okay, so this is the way of solving the problems in integration. This integration is almost similar to that integration what you have know in your 11th and 12th standards, or otherwise from your BSc first year. The same things will be applicable here, but the function here is a vector function instead of a real function. It is a vector function with real x component, y component and z component. Okay, fine. Thank you. We will stop here. In the next class we will see the line integral. So line integrals, surface integrals, volume integrals, like that.